Planet X, the evidence is still strong. December 21st, 2012 has passed, and I went on record saying that nothing would happen except winter, and on that day it happened. Winter, that is. December 21st was the first day of winter, and that's all that happened, just like I said. I received 500 messages from losers who came to my channel with this date of December 21st asking me what happened. These people have not watched 1 minute of my videos, because if they had, they'd have known that I never gave that date. I refuted that date. I said that all this crap about the Mayans and the end of the world was promoted by the Nazis in order to make you relax when nothing happened, and then you'll be caught by surprise a short time later when Planet X is clearly visible in the sky. If Planet X exists at all. A lot of very smart people are looking into Planet X, and the evidence is overwhelming. Yet some of you are asking, where's the evidence? I only presented you with 47 strong facts that point to the existence of a Planet X. I have a playlist. You can go there and watch all the videos. This one is called the animation video. I sent the transcript to dozens of people. Some of them asked me for it right on the comments section, and I sent it and put the date and time that I sent it. There's proof that I sent it. You can write to those people and ask them if they got it. Anybody who wants the 47 facts and testimony can have it. I promised it, and when they asked for it, I delivered it. I said that there's strong evidence to support Planet X, but I didn't go so far as reaching any conclusion just yet. I said I was born a fool, and I'm easily fooled, and I want to be more circumspect this time, and I want to try to avoid becoming a fool once again. And some of you try pushing me into making a decision, asking me for the date of arrival of Planet X, and I said, it's not an airplane. There is no ETA. If Planet X exists, it's going to whiz past the Earth and mess up a few things. Some of you said it's going to collide with Earth, and I had to tell these fluoride heads that Planet X will not collide with Earth. But some of the trillions of things in the tail might collide with the Earth. But don't worry, the average piece of junk in the tail only weighs about 70 pounds. According to the insider who saw it himself on the Hubble Space Telescope, he counted every one of those pieces of junk. Well, maybe not. There's a lot to count. He might be busy for a while. But he did issue a guarantee on that video. And if you want to know what it is, go to that video and hear it yourself, because I have some new information to deliver today. And I don't want to spend all my time repeating the same old testimony. Yesterday I received a message from Mountain Wolf 63. Here's his YouTube ID. Mountain Wolf 63. I don't know if this guy is 63 or not, but he is wise. You don't have to be old to be wise. You just have to be wise. He sent me a list, and it was like a gift from heaven. It was sort of like Mohammed Atta's passport falling out of the plane just before it crashed into the World Trade Center and landing in the hands of the policeman, who put it into the hands of the mafia, I mean the CIA, immediately, and that's how we learned that 9/11 was an inside job. I mean 9/11 was done by Mossad. I mean 9/11 was done by 19 Arabs, most of which either worked for the CIA or have never been to America and are still alive today. And I forgot to mention the one that died a year before 9/11, and so I'm not sure how that Arab got on the airplane, but I'll let the Nazis explain that, because it's their bullshit story, not mine. Mountain Wolf 63 drops this gift from heaven right into my hands. And it seems like this guy knows all the right questions to ask, and he's collected all the right answers. He sends me over a video and asks me to watch it. And what I like about this comment is he lists what I'm going to get from watching the video. Now that's really astute. And when I look at the list just blows me away. It makes my list of 47 facts and testimony look like the 9/11 Omission Commission report. I'm going to read you his list, but only if you're nice. Some of you have been pricks, and you're not getting shit for Christmas. because you have pissed off Santa. Santa wants you to be more careful about the things you say to back the Constitution, and if you don't straighten up, you're getting jack diddly squat. Santa's not even going to come to your house. He's going to fly over and not drop off that light beer you asked for. Instead, he's going to piss down your chimney and put your fire out. So don't fuck with Santa, okay? Santa is tired of the bullshit. Now let me read this list because this is going to blow you away too. The message reads, Mountain Wolf 63 sent you a video, and I'm going to put the name of the video on the screen here so you can search it yourself. It's called Strange Low-End Vibrations Over a Very Large Area, and then a dash, and then pole shift, ? Now here's the summary of what's on that video. Bullet number 1. Recent solar activity is the highest in 8,000 years. Are you sitting down? The sun's magnetic field has decreased in size by 25%. 300% increase in galactic dust entering our solar system. And I know some of you are saying, so what? We're passing through the galactic plane and there's a lot of debris in that plane. Okay, I think that's reasonable. Now, if there's a lot of debris in that plane, is it also reasonable that we could get hit with a whole lot of junk? And some of that junk is the size of the state of Alaska? 300% increase in the galactic dust entering our solar system is serious. This is not dust. This stuff weighs sometimes 100 pounds, sometimes 1,000 pounds, and 1,000,000 pounds, and 1,000,000,000 pounds. When they say dust, they're just talking about debris. But this stuff is on a galactic scale, and it should be taken seriously. 300% increase in galactic dust entering our solar system. The next item, Mercury's magnetosphere experiencing significant increases. Why? That's a fact, and you have to ask why. I don't know the answer. Every time I look up something, I find 4 more questions. Venus exhibiting a 2,500% increase in its green glow. What the hell is that? 2,500%? Mars is showing a rapid appearance of clouds and ozone. Well, I know why that. We've already been told that the reptilians have an atmosphere maker, and they're making an atmosphere there, and I've already seen one of their posts there. I did a video about it. I looked it up, and it's still there. And if you haven't seen it, what are you waiting for? You're probably one of those people saying, "Where's the evidence?" None are so blind as those who will not open their eyes and look at it. Mars is showing a rapid appearance of clouds and ozone. Somebody is conditioning the Mars atmosphere so they can live there. Now, who would that be? Now, the government should have told us about these deals with the reptilians, but they told us nothing, and for Christmas, they're getting jack. Santa's going to fly over the White House and piss down the chimney, and Obama's going to go over and say, "Hey, who put the fire out? Look, there's light beer all over the fireplace. Somebody poured light beer on the fire. Here, smell it, taste it." And the people at the White House are going to say, "That's not light beer, that's Santa piss." Santa is tired of the bullshit. Is it possible the reptilians advised the Nazis that Planet X is going to destroy a lot of things in our civilization and send us back maybe 500 years? And we've got to start over with no ATMs and no McDonald's and no Walmarts. Just a bunch of Nazis who survived by going underground. The reptilians made a deal with the Nazis to kill off most of us. They want 90% of us dead, and the Nazis agreed. And so they got control of our healthcare system, and they're injecting pig virus in vaccines and encouraging old people and young people to take the vaccinations. And then we're told that the reptilians are setting up a base on Mars, and then we see a picture of the base, and we're told that they are creating an atmosphere there, and now there's a report here on this video that Mars is showing a rapid appearance of clouds and ozone. Does all of this fit together, or is it all bullshit? Santa is tired of the bullshit. Mars observations reveal up to 50% erosion of its ice features within a 12-month period. Well, if you need water, You melt the ice and you have water. And I think reptilians need water just like we do. What the hell do we care about Mars? I'm concerned about the Earth. That's where I live. Jupiter Plasma Taurus increasing, its moon Io exhibiting the same changes. A 200% increase in the density of Io's Plasma Taurus. I don't know much about the Plasma Taurus. I don't know anything about the Plasma Taurus. Jupiter's disappearance of white ovals since 1997, recent increase in storms. Well, I don't live on Jupiter either, and I don't give a rat's ass about Jupiter, honestly. Io's ionosphere is 1,000% higher. I don't know what would cause that. Jupiter's moon Europa much brighter than scientists expected. Now that's a significant event because Venus seems brighter. I noticed it a few years ago. It was much brighter. Today it's 4 times as bright as it was then. And I think something's up, but I don't know what. Jupiter's moon Ganymede is 200% brighter. Well, if things are receiving energy, they might reflect it in the form of visible light. I don't know if it's possible to receive something in the infrared and then convert it into visible light for reflection. It's another question. And so many of you come to my channel and you've already reached your conclusion, and then after you introduce your conclusion, then you ask a few questions, and it's too late. You already reached your conclusion. You're already a goddamn fool. There's no redeeming yourself with good questions after you have reached your goddamn conclusion. Save your goddamn conclusion until after you've asked all the questions and found all the answers. The questions come first, the answers come next, and then if you've satisfied all of the questions and you don't have any more questions, it's time to go to conclusion. But you assholes start out with your conclusion, and then you start asking the questions. You got it all backwards. And that's why I call you an asshole, a fluoride head. Saturn's plasma torus is 1,000% denser. Well, if I knew what a plasma torus is, I'd know why it's 1,000% denser. Aurora, I guess the plural is aurorae. Aurorae seen in Saturn's polar regions in recent years. Is that like the aurora borealis, the night lights? I'm not sure what this is, but somebody who made this video knows a lot about astronomy, a lot about the other planets, and a lot about what's going on nowadays on those other planets. Now we're talking about Uranus. Uranus was featureless in 1996, exhibiting huge storms since 1999. Well, that's a significant event. That means that something is going on that's causing Uranus to have huge storms. Uranus in 2004 was also markedly brighter than in 1999. That was 5 years prior. Neptune is 40% brighter in the near infrared range based on observations from 1996 to 2002. Well, if we're going through the galactic center, some of this activity could be explained by the passing through the galactic center and going through a higher photon belt or something like that. I've read a lot about all this stuff. I don't really know how to put it all together, and I'm not really sure if there's a Planet X. But I am still looking into it. I am undaunted by the insults and the accusations. I've blocked most of those people so they cannot return to deliver more thumbs down and insults. I'm here to bring you what I find and what others bring to me because the truth is what we're all looking for. And I'm dedicated to bringing you the truth. Now there's one last item here. I don't know if you really want to know about this because it's about Pluto, and you know how we feel about Pluto. Pluto is just a runt. He won't go to the gym and work out. Rumors are that he was caught drinking light beer in the closet. And anytime I hear anything about Pluto, I just sort of, feel kind of disgusted. But I'll read you this last one anyway because you deserve to get the whole list. Pluto observations reveal a 300% increase in atmospheric pressure. Well, what is it now? 1? 1 torr? What do we care about Pluto's atmospheric pressure? And what would increase Pluto's atmospheric pressure? You got me there. But don't give me the answer because I really don't care. What's the difference between a refrigerated urine sample and light beer? The answer, there is no difference. Did you hear the one about the guy who drank light beer his whole life and never got drunk? Now folks, this is bullshit. Santa is tired of the bullshit. How about the guy that was pulled over by the police and the cop asked him if he'd been drinking? He said yes. He said, "What kind of beer are you drinking?" He says, "Light beer." The cop let him go. Didn't even do a sobriety test. This is bullshit, people. It's bullshit. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I sent the transcript to dozens of people. Some of them asked me for it right on the comments section, and I sent it and put the date and time that I sent it. There's proof that I sent it. You can write to those people and ask them if they got it. Anybody who wants the 47 facts and testimony can have it. I promised it, and I said that all this crap about the Mayans and the end of the world was promoted by the Nazis in order to make you relax when nothing happened, and then you'll be caught by surprise a short time later when Planet X is clearly visible in the sky. If Planet X exists at all. Planet X, the evidence is still strong. December 21st, 2012 has passed, and I went on record saying that nothing would happen except winter, and on that day it happened. Winter, that is. December 21st was the first day of winter, and that's all that happened, just like I said. I received 500 messages from losers who came to my channel with this date of December 21st asking me what happened. These people have not watched 1 minute of my videos, because if they had, they'd have known that I never gave that date. I refuted that date. A lot of very smart people are looking into Planet X, and the evidence is overwhelming. Yet some of you are asking, where's the evidence? I only presented you with 47 strong facts that point to the existence of a Planet X. I have a playlist. You can go there and watch all the videos. This one is called the animation video.